Bump started out in Boston, Massachusetts. It was originally Boston Urban Music Project, and in Boston we served about 500 kids. We were a partnership with the public schools there, and then we moved to the Triangle to take advantage of just this wonderful environment down here with the universities present, and it's really been a great move for Bump. Now that we've moved to the Triangle, Bump doesn't stand for Boston Urban Music Project anymore. It's really about the way that music education can bump up the life success of urban youth. Our mission in particular is to empower urban youth, and we do this through music of the African diaspora. This is really a different way of approaching music education. I sort of like to think of it as music education on steroids. The research shows that playing music, studying music can really help kids academically, socially, with their resilience. One part of the research that a lot of people don't know about is the fact that cultural responsiveness is another really powerful tool. So we're bringing those together. We're saying you're going to study music and become proficient in music, but you're also going to get to dig deeper into this cultural heritage that's so important to all of us. It's so important the world over, the music of the African diaspora. So this is an opportunity that kids don't normally get. And what's different about the way we do that is we're actually creating the lessons, the materials, the posters, everything that's going to be used to implement this program.
Kisha, 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 kuntaza matura. Kisha, 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 kuntaza matura. Anam kia, wala masipia, anam kia.
I really like Bump because I'm able to use music not only to build relationships with the kids, but also to instill different principles such as discipline and all sorts of kind of teach different languages and do all sorts of fun things using music as the vehicle, which as a musician, that's a very rewarding thing to do.
What I like about Bump is because we can play different instruments and we sing different songs.
I think the reason we've been so successful these past few years is because of our partnerships. Our partnership with Duke Memorial United Methodist Church is just one of the most important partnerships we have. We are housed at Duke. Our office is housed at Duke Memorial. We do programming in this space, and the congregation here has just sent volunteers in droves to support us in so many ways. I'm thinking of a workshop we did here at Duke Memorial where about 60 members of the congregation came and put together 300 sets of our talking drum model kit. Now this is our most popular model kit. Parents have told us that by assembling this little talking drum model kit with their children, they are learning about the history and music of the African diaspora, and they're getting family time together. So to have the congregation of Duke Memorial support us and put together 300 of those, that actually gave us enough kits for a whole year to be able to give out in our programming.
The workshops actually are very interactive, and so our kids, I found, were very engaged, and it was one of the few workshops that we had them say they wanted the person to come back, that along with another African drumming class we had.
I'm Aya Shabu, and I am a music educator for Bump the Triangle. I've been working with Bump about almost 3 years now. And so some of the biggest impact that I've seen, especially with Durham Housing Authority, but I would even say Bump in general, is self-expression. For a lot of kids, this might be the first time where they're not being asked for a right answer. They're being asked, how do they connect with this material? And they get a chance to show that through the music that they play, the different things that they try, why they like one instrument over another. Another aspect of Bump that I would say that's really important for the students is the opportunity to be listened to. So the instruments is a way to be listened to, and we really make a point of taking turns and playing into the silence or playing something complementary. So there's a real sense that kids are being listened to, and especially in a space where they may be one of 30 kids to one teacher, the idea that they get to be not only listened to by the instructor, but also by the other kids is really important. And through all of this, they're doing community building. They're learning how to take care of themselves, take care of others, and to take care of the space. Those are some of our grounding rules in which we start each lesson with. And through building community, I find that they feel a lot more empowered in general. So oftentimes when I first go into a space, kids are very, cautious. Of course, I'm new, I'm a stranger. And then after about, 6-7 weeks, they're running up to me. They can't wait to show me what they remember from each class. And so we're breaking down barriers where there might have been mistrust. Now there's trust. And hopefully that is crossing over into other areas where they can trust other adults, where they can see other teachers as co-learners with them. It's not always that I have the right answer as the instructor and you don't, but that we're actually investigating something together. And I feel that the arts in general allow for that. And because Bump is centered around African diasporic music, there's a way in which children get to learn who they are as African people. Oftentimes I hear, well, I'm not African. And once we talk about that, everybody in the world, that the first person is actually from the continent of Africa, they're like, wow, like the first person? And so that just really opens up a whole new way of thinking. And then they're able to connect ancestry and then culture. We talk about diaspora oftentimes. And so what has come from the continent that is now here in the U.S., and how does it look the same or dissimilar? And so kids oftentimes get to show me some of the new dances that they do, and I get to show them, well, here's how it might be related to something from our descended past. So there's just many, many connections, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.